As you begin to get the sight of this room, the heat from the lava and the smell of the sulfur does strike you.
Is there anyone that you see being a big threat to us?
It's always good to have friends in the abyss.
I think he's gonna strangle me in my sleep.
Man, people are gonna be screaming in the Discord about this. But no one's asked. Everyone's angry. I don't blame you. Greetings, and welcome to Crucible of Fate, Episode 20, Part 2. I'm your host and killer DM, David Carter, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So normally we have our Hunter and Hunted, Escape the Room, and Split the Party as 3 separate games. We're going to be testing out a bit of a new format. So all the contestants have agreed and are willing to try out this new format, which is going to see Escape the Room and Split the Party combined into one. So what this means is that the game will not end until either everyone escapes the room or 2 contestants perish, whether at the hands of another contestant or because of something in the room. All right, so before we reintroduce our contestants for today, just a couple of other little announcements. The first one, if you've been enjoying the show and you want to participate, I'm going to do a bit of a trial of games that are just either Hunter and Hunted or an Escape the Room style game that are not part of the larger Crucible of Fate competition at this point. But I'd like to see a bunch of new players come on and get an opportunity to compete on the show, but it would just be one-offs. So if you would like to participate and would like to come on the show, go over to the link in the video description. It'll bring you to the website where you can see the process for applying and the format of the show and how everything works. All right, so we are accepting applications at this point, just not currently for the main Crucible of Fate competition. This is the final episode of round 1. And as a bit of a celebration for the beginning of round 2, there's going to be a few things going on that'll be announced both on the Discord. I'll probably do a little promo video before round 2, but also the store is going to have a 10% discount code. So that'll be in the video description as well. If you want to pick up a hat or a t-shirt for Crucible of Fate, please do. You'll get 10% off until probably the end of March. Okay, with that, let's meet our contestants for today. So for today, we have top left, Michelle, who's playing Fala Tufler. We have Shane, who's playing Courteous Vice. Top right, we have Paul, who's playing Matt. And then bottom left, Eddie playing Nemus. And then in the bottom center there, we have Kier, who's playing Samoza. Welcome back, everyone. Super excited to try out this new format. I think that you guys are gonna have a blast. This escape room, I'm pretty sure it's my best work yet. I'm a little bit proud of myself on this one, and I think there's a lot to it. It's got a lot of layers, and there'll be a lot of choice and variety in how you can approach the situation. So welcome back. Anything you guys want to say before we jump into it?
I did want to say, I feel like the last time I didn't say enough about the Discord. Guys, that Discord is rad. You should really join, like 100%. I mean, it's, you know, it's friendly for all levels of skill, and, you know, we're there to be friendly. You know, it's awesome. So just come on over.
For sure. Yeah, thanks, Eddie. Definitely agree with that. I think I'll probably do a little bit of a promo for the Discord as well, and just try and bring in some new fresh blood, as they say. All right, then we'll see you in just a minute after the trailer, and we'll be back in character in the Fate's Hand Tavern. All right, see you in a minute, everybody.
It's time. Bring them. Offer them riches, offer them glory. I don't care. Just bring me their souls.
As you wish, Master.
Yes.
You think you have what it takes? Every roll can mean life or death. 120 contestants. Who will survive? Who will win? It could be you. This is high stakes D&D.
As you all emerge from the portal, having narrowly escaped from whatever that shadowy, massive creature was, two of you are still unconscious, Vala Tufler and Samoza. And as the five of you are deposited out of the portal, two of you obviously just laying there, Tharamgul emerges from the shadow with quite a serious look on his face. You see, I did not lie to any of you. This is one of the scarier creatures I have ever encountered in all of my life, and I've been around for a while now. I'm sure that most of you were probably shocked, not only at its appearance, but capability and intent. So I hope that you appreciate this warning I have given to your species here on the material plane. No, that's not the right word. To all sentient life on the surface of Oriah. Something wicked is coming, huh? Preparations must be made.
You make me sick.
What was that, Nemus?
I said, make me sick. Why would you want to destroy everything, man? What are you going to be ruling? You're going to be the master of nothing.
I am not the one who called this creature and others like it to your world. I am merely acting as, an advanced warning to all of you that this is an issue you will have to contend with soon. This is not part of my plan.
Well, I would love to hear you explain your plan in detail for us all to hear right now. And he just puts his
I would tell you what,
his shin.
Nemus, if you win this competition, I will gladly share my plans with you. With you as my right hand, of course.
I don't understand how you're going to do that when you're dead. That's my win condition, is to kill you. So I don't know. Well, I mean, this is really a twist of fate you have there, like a real crazy turn.
Time will tell, Nemus. Perhaps you are right. Perhaps you will be standing over my cold, dead body one day, huh?
You know, maybe we could have been friends in a different life. I don't know. Like you, I don't like you. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't like you, but also, you seem like a nice fella.
Time brings change, Nemus, so there's still time for us, huh?
I'm not saying no. No, the answer is no. Okay? Jeez.
You don't seem too strong in your convictions, Nemus.
He like hides his eyes. He can't look at you.
Alright, enough playful banter. We must focus now on the seriousness before all of you, because at least two of you are going to be laying in a similar fashion as he motions down towards Vala and Samoza, but in a much more permanent state. So let us get on with our intermission actions before we try out our new format, huh? I think I've been getting a lot of complaints from the Eyes of Truth here, and as of now there's 1,500 voices that are constantly just beaking and yammering at me. They're never totally happy. And what they want is more action and more blood quickly, but yet they feel bad that in Split the Party people are being bullied down in this environment, this mortal place where people's guts are being ripped out and heads being melted off. Looking at you, Curtius. But we can't have any bullying. So, this will mean we must make the fight crazier and more entertaining, but yet more fair. And to test this out, a step in the right direction, perhaps, will be to combine Escape the Room and Split the Party. Let us review the gift shop items, and I will give each of you 3 intermission actions this time, since this will be the only game we'll be playing. And for those of you that are unconscious, you still hear Tharamgol's voice in your head, and you're still privy to what's happening, even though you're unable to move or speak currently. So as a review of the gift shop items, as Tharamgol kind of takes a step back and does a bit of a turn with a flourish, the display cases of the tiered items appear around him so that you can plainly see what is left. In Tier 1, both items still remain, and as a review, the first one is an ornately designed folding fan. And you can see that the fan is currently spread open, and amongst the folded base of it, you can see exquisite artistry. Whatever design and pattern that you perceive of appears on both sides of the fan. And 2 like metal ends, so that when it collapses, there's a bit of a clasp that can be closed, and it can be stored without any risk of damaging the fan. The second one, in Tier 1, is a golden ring with a large gold rectangle. And within this golden rectangle is a grayish, clear gem that seems to reflect almost like a mirror as it turns, and you get a better look at all the different sides and the many cuts to the faces of this gem. In Tier 2, only 1 item remains, and you see a staff made of some sort of organic material, whether it's bone or wood. It's difficult to say, but it's about 4 feet long, and at one end is a hand, a skeletal hand that appears to be like either gripping in like pain, like arthritic pain, or just in anger, but the knuckles are all kind of curled, and it doesn't look to be the most comfortable position for the hand either. Finally, in Tier 3, only 1 item remains, and this is a wand. And the wand on the handle is roughly carved, a lot of like knots and like whorls in the wood. And at the business end of the wand, you see an insectoid head that either emerges from the end of the wand, or the carving switches to that of like a bug-eyed, tentacled insect of some sort. And those are all of the items that remain in the gift shop. Once again, before we pick the order for the intermission actions, I must remind you that each and every one of these items can be the key to your success. I know that we are running low on fate spheres here within our episode 20 contestants. I understand the risk, but perhaps these items may be your salvation this episode. Alright, enough chatter. Some of you need some medical attention. I don't want to deny you that any longer. So, we will roll either our normal initiative, perception skill check, or an intelligence ability check. We'll do this in order, just with where you guys are currently sitting on the screen. So, first up, Vala, if you could give me your roll for your intermission action initiative. 19. Curtius. 12. Matt. 9. Nemus. 17. And Samoza. 5. Okay, you have 3 intermission actions each. Those of you who are unconscious must use the first one to be a short rest. In that case, I will see you all momentarily. Please do relax. Make yourselves at home. We will start with Vala. Greetings, Vala. It's time to wake up. Time to wake up. Are you okay,
Not quite
Vala?
the rest I expected.
So first order of business with your short rest, hit dice.
Yeah. Not bad. Plus 12, 32.
And for your second intermission action?
I would like to parlay with Matt.
Parlay with Matt. Greetings, Matt. You have been summoned to a parlay circle by Fala Tufler. Do you accept this invitation or refuse?
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah, good to see you back up and alive. I thought you went down there for a second.
It was rough. Oh my god. My pets did better than I did. But anyway, I'm gonna make this really, really quick, okay? I was hoping that, our agreement from the previous one was still valid.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm down for that. I mean, it sounds like whatever's in store with us going forward, we need teams. I'm not quite sure what those other three. I know Courteous.
Courteous, I noticed last game, he's partnered up with Nemus, and Courteous was the first one who was hitting other players.
Oh, you saw that? Yeah, he was.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
So I don't trust him at all. And now that I don't know if you noticed, like I said, Nemus let it slip that he and Courteous have a pact.
I didn't notice that. No, I was too busy trying to dodge.
You were helping Lorback. I saw. So yes. So if we escape the room, we need to watch out for Courteous. Also, last game, Samosa made a pact with me too.
Oh, excellent. Well, that makes us that's three people who can go through. I mean, I think it's the hardest thing is to get through with Nemus is probably the biggest threat. The fact that he's just tanky. He took some of those hits like there was nothing. I mean, I saw the bear form or the spider form disappear, but it was a hit he took and everyone else was down instantly, and he was just
it's up against the wall, and oh my god.
Yeah. I think we if we get in there, we need to take out Courteous first. Like he's the squishier one, but also the better. So you're very confident that Samosa is on your team, like is
yes.
good with you? Excellent. All right, cool.
And he took a lot of hits for all of us too.
That was amazing seeing what he did.
He took like 4.
Yeah.
So I will talk to him next, but I just wanted to check in with you and let you know what I knew.
Yeah, I am more than okay with that.
Okay, thank you.
No worries.
See you in the room.
See ya.
At least your first alliance is still strong. What would you like to do for your third intermission?
Make it stronger by parlaying with Samosa.
Very well. Greetings, Samosa. You have been summoned to a parlay circle by Fala Tufler. Do you accept or refuse the invitation?
Samosa is surrounded by ravens pecking at him, and he shoos them off and says,
I accept, yes,
and sits up really, really abruptly.
Very well. In that case, Fala, you have 3 minutes, and it begins now.
Oh, Samosa, you look like I feel.
Felt worse, but I've definitely felt better, I think.
You took so many hits for us. I felt so bad.
All in a day's work. I'm sure after a short nap I'll be as good as ever.
Well, yeah. Let's hope that's true for both of us. So I'll make this very quick. I just wanted to check in with you to see if our alliance was still as strong as it was last game. I tried to help. I really did. I'm little. There's only so much I can do, but I liked our partnership.
Oh, well, of course. It's always good to have friends in the abyss.
Yes, it is. Also, a couple quick things. I also made a partnership with Matt, and I don't know. And I told him what I noticed. While I was running around the room trying not to die, Nemus and Courteous seem to have a pact, and Courteous is not to be trusted.
Courteous seems like bluntly a backstabbing asshole.
Yes! Oh my god! He was shooting at Lorback when Lorback was down.
It took me by surprise, I must admit.
Yes. So, and then I noticed very early on that Nemus let it slip that he and Courteous were a team. So if three are supposed to survive, it should be you, me, and Matt. If that's okay.
I can accept any terms that allow my own survival. Yes, of course.
Very much. So, okay, so my pets and I are on your side. And Matt's and his pets are too.
Excellent. I perhaps wish to bring a pet into this communion we have formed, but I'm still on the search for one. Perhaps one of these ravens.
Yes, make friends with them. They're very helpful. Okay, I like birds, as you know, so. All right, well, I will let you go and, finish your rest and clean up, okay? And I'll see you in the room.
Sumosa waves, bye, and then lays back down on his bed.
Okay, we'll see Sumosa shortly. Greetings, Nemus. A chance to talk alone here. You handled the battle quite well. You were quite durable, I must say. But what intermission actions would you like to do? I'm curious what your strategy is going to be.
Hold on just 1 second. I like to think as he's talking to him, he's like taking a pee against the wall. He's like, oh, I see why now you freeze us before we go to the bathroom. You are a sick monster. Just give me 1 minute here.
It's an added
Also, also, he's all done. He goes, that's also my territory now. I marked it. So, it's my corner.
It's all yours.
So I think I first want to rest up.
Okay,
take a little
short
nap.
rest.
Mm-hmm.
Hit dice.
Yep.
So that one's
all right,
8,
so that's
because you get your con +1. Then your second intermission action.
I'd like to talk to Matt.
Parlay with Matt. Oh, Matt. Greetings, Matt.
G'day again. G'day.
You have been summoned to a parlay circle. This time... Whoops. Fuck!
Oh
no! Greetings, Matt. You have been summoned to a parlay circle by Nemus. Do you accept or refuse this invitation?
Oh, I love chats with people, particularly... Are you still in bear form, or are you just...
No, let's go past that time. So it's just him now.
Yeah, I'm down for a good chat.
Very well. In that case, Nemus, you have 3 minutes, and it begins now.
Just wanted to tell you, I saw what you did for LeBrock, and that was something that really struck a chord with me, man. And, I love your goanna. I'm digging that thing. I'm not sure what that is, but it reminds me of home, kinda, which I like. You seem like an okay person.
Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, Veronica goes all right as well, but yeah, Larback had a bit of a rough ride, and I was more just trying I didn't want to see him die a second time directly in front of me again. That was rough, and it did happen anyway. But I mean, that's what happens. Can you see me? Is this hello? How are you going?
Yeah, I could see you. Yeah, you're right there in front of me. I'm doing great, man.
Oh, nice.
It's really your voice that I'm getting, and from your voice, it's a real friendly thing, and I like that. I like your accent. I'm not sure where you're from, but I'm sure everybody's nice where you are from.
Not everyone's nice. I think that's how I got down here, is someone betrayed me. But live and let learn. And I thought it was a pest control gig, but I'm not really sold on that anymore. I think I've been lied and bamboozled too. But hey, seems like.
This whole place, I find that you need to make friends. And I'm just putting myself out there. If you want to not necessarily team up, but if you want to just have each other's backs, I'd be more than happy to do that. If not, it's okay.
Well, I'll be brutally honest. I was what I thought betrayed by a moon druid in my first round, and it stung a lot. But I think I got all my anger issues out in the Return of the Fallen. So I think I can be pretty okay with you. Yeah, I'm pretty down with that. Just I'm afraid of what's coming next. But yeah, I Nah. Are you in any alliances as well with anyone, or?
Well, that turtle fella, he wants to, he wanted to be friends, you know. He kind of
calculated killer.
Yeah, he's, you know, I just, I don't know how friendly I could be if I think he's gonna strangle me in my sleep, you know? I don't know, you know?
I get that.
Yeah, so I'm really just hoping to make some friends that don't give me goosebumps every time they talk, you know?
I get that. I understand that a lot. Oh yeah, consider me a friend then, and we'll see what we can do.
I hold up a fist bump, but like it's totally nowhere near. Like I might not even be because I'm blind. I can't see where you're at.
I'll reach out and try and fist bump back.
Nailed it. Good job. See?
Hey, do you have something to fix that? I mean,
when I turned to a spider, I could see pretty well.
Oh, okay.
And that is 3 minutes, gentlemen. The parley has come to an end. For your final intermission action, Nemus.
You know, Tharamgul, I think you bring out the best of me. And then I take lay on hands and I heal myself for 3.
Okay, sounds good. In that case, all 3 of your intermission actions have come to an end, Nemus, and we will see you back in the tavern as we head to the gated gallery. Greetings, Curtius. It is your turn to conduct your intermission actions. What would you like to do for your first one?
For my first Tharamgul, I would love to take a short rest.
Hit dice?
Yes.
Con bonus is 3?
Yes.
Okay, so 8 plus 6, 14 back. Then for your second intermission action.
I would love to speak with that old crazy one, Nemus, again.
Oh, hey!
Greetings, Nemus. Sorry for disturbing you, but you have been summoned to a parley circle by Curtius Vice. Do you accept or refuse this invitation?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I'll accept. Why not?
Very well. Then, Curtius, you have 3 minutes, and it begins now.
Well, Nemus, I would love to assist you and hopefully get rid of your blindness, but I can't do that at the moment.
That's okay.
Maybe if we're able to survive a little bit, I can assist you with that. But
you know, I did it to myself.
You did, didn't you? That little lovely robe that you're wearing.
Mm-hmm. If I say close your eyes, you close your eyes.
Okay.
Trust me on that one.
I will believe you on that. Mm-hmm. But I would love to continue our partnership through this next round. And in this, is there anyone that you see being a big threat to us?
I guess that would be Fala. If I have to think about who I thought was a strong contender, it'd be Fala, and then it'd be you. Give you the like whatever, and then I go probably that guy with the bow, the exterminator fella, Matt, and then that Samoza fella. I got no idea. I can't get a read on that guy. Every time I look at him, something falls off, and I just have to look away. It's really gross.
He, for being very frail looking and falling apart, he definitely took some hits, though. Is what I will say. He seems very durable in the midst of that Kraken whip.
Have you had a chance to speak to him outside of here? Outside of battle?
I have not. Have you been able to speak with anyone else?
I did speak to the guy with the goanna. I praised him. I thought it was the guy with the lizard that's running around. I thought it was admirable what he was doing to help his friend. At least like what I heard anyway. I really couldn't see it, but I could hear the tears and the chest compressions, you know. So
yes, he did try to help his buddy Larbeck. He sounded like he felt sorry for him.
Just figure so you want someone like that on your side that's willing to do whatever they can to bring you back.
Absolutely, I can understand that.
So I guess Fala and Samoza are the two that I guess I would think would be strong. I'll follow your lead.
Well, I know you're a good judge of character for the most part in seeing who's strong, so...
And that is 3 minutes. I must interject at this point. We will see you shortly, Nemes. And for your final intermission action, Curtius.
Would love to speak with Matt.
Greetings, Matt. You have been summoned to a parley circle by Curtius Weiss. Do you accept or refuse the invitation?
Yeah, of course. Got nothing better to do. I'm happy for a chat.
In that case, Curtius, you have 3 minutes and it begins now.
Well, I just spoke with Nemes, and he told me that you guys spoke, and he was admiring your, admiration for Larbeck. I know you guys have some history.
Look, yeah, he, obviously, watching him die twice to a monster makes me kind of hate the guy who's standing here watching us, but it's fine. It's just the way things go when you... That, but I will admit, like, ice cold what you did, ice cold.
Yes. Kind of willing to do the things that others aren't, I suppose. And take action as what happened to me last time I do not want to happen.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, the impending doom of forever being under someone's servitude or just dead, that sounds terrible. But yeah, look, I respect the game that you played. I do that. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't lie, it crossed my mind, but not with Larbeck. Larbeck was what I was going to try and call a friend, and he at least didn't deserve that, but I get it. I understand it.
Yes, I believe we've all come here for a reason, and I definitely want to continue on to fight for my mission. And so I offer a partnership, as I have with Nemes.
Mm-hmm.
And if the three of us can take out the other two, we can move forward. As we had an opportunity this last round to just go ahead and move forward to the next round, but we didn't per se take that up.
That is true. We didn't. It would have been easy to have just gone through without having to deal with whatever shenanigans Therangul's got. I'll give you that. That would have been easier.
Absolutely.
I will say to you that Fala approached me more on a kindred spirit, the fact that we had friends. And so I would be... Well, let's just say I don't want to attack her first is the main thing.
Okay. She does have her little arsenal of contraptions.
It is scary what she has going on in that cloak pocket, and I love the cassowary. That thing is from my home thing, and they are dangerous as shit, so don't get near it. But yeah.
Absolutely. That is definitely my plan, not to be near any of her little toys.
And 3 minutes has passed, and this intermission action has come to an end. Greetings, Mr. Popularity, Matt. Seems everybody wants to speak to you, and hey, promises have been made to more people than you can uphold. I'm curious what you're going to do.
Look, Therangul, I didn't make promises to everyone about keeping them alive. I made promises about not hurting certain people. But yeah, I don't know. I've never had this many friends before. I've never been this popular. It's generally just been me and Veronica and the rats, but they're never friends.
Well, it speaks to your capability, and what advice I can give you is don't let inaction due to multiple promises prevent you from continuing to be effective. Sometimes making no choice may backfire for you, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah, I do. I used to My favorite phrase was analysis paralysis, and that was the problem which I'm now facing. But
It's a good one. Can I use that?
yeah, go for it, crikey! That's a free one for you. We have all these fun little phrases down under, like when I need to fuck spiders. You heard that one last time. We got fucked by spiders, but that's the difference.
Well, perhaps if we get to meet again, you can share another phrase with me. But we have some intermission actions to deal with, and what would you like to do for your first one?
Out of character, everything has changed because of what's happened. But I would like first one to be a short rest, please.
Hit dice?
Yeah, I'll get hit dice. So, shit. 6. I'll roll one more. That's 5. Sweet. So I'm full hit points now.
Second intermission action.
Let's go to the Archivist.
The Archivist? Just to be clear, you can only really ask him about stuff that's already been seen. In round 2, we're going to allow people to ask about what they're facing that night.
Okay. Yeah. That's cool.
Okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to make the law peasants happy by doing something.
Nice. All right, so the parlay circle fades away, and instead you now see to your left piles and piles of bones, and to the right stacks and stacks of books of all manner of color, size, and material. And as you take a moment to come to terms with this new environment that hasn't been seen in a while, out of the darkness, the humanoid, but gray-skinned and like white-eyed and many tentacled form of the Archivist steps out of the shadows.
It's been quite a while since anyone has come to me. I was starting to feel a bit underappreciated. Tell me, what can I do for you today?
Oh, well, g'day, Mr. Archivist. I see you look very familiar to the person that one round ago. Are you guys cousins? You guys know each other? He seemed like he hated you or thought you were a bit of a fool.
We are familiar with one another, but we are not family. He was an instructor of mine a long time ago. And if I am to be honest with you, he has unraveled a mystery that still eludes me.
Right, so you don't know everything. I mean, damn, I thought all these books, I can't read, but all these books seem pretty interesting, and surely they've got answers to mysteries, but
I'm sure the answers I seek are here somewhere.
Oh, you haven't read every book here then?
No. Me and my many copies are working our way through them now.
Did you happen to inherit this place then? You didn't build this yourself?
Many of the texts here are mine. I have hunted the world for them. But I must admit that this place and many of the volumes here are Thermgul's, or at least under his care at the moment.
I guess that's interesting to know. I guess the reason I'm here is, I've got a few questions about what the fuck that was, but, and if you're willing to indulge, what the fuck the professor's relationship with Thermgul is, that's confusing as fuck as well. I mean, wow.
Just give me an investigation check here, and we'll determine the number of questions that you get.
Investigation.
I appreciate you being here and engaging with me. I am happy to answer one question for you.
Well, I mean, I get it. I'm not a charismatic guy. I don't know things. I just deal with sewers and rats and stuff. But I guess the thing I would like to know the most is who brought that fucking void monster of a unknown world-ending thing which hurts into this world? Who did that?
This creature is not necessarily evil, as I don't believe it acts with intent or malice. It simply wishes to annihilate all living things. It is the opposite of life. Many of its pieces or brethren are currently contained on the material plane in the form of crystals. These crystals or prisms are like a prison. A very powerful magic contains them where they are. However, the strength of this prison is weakening as we speak, and actions by those with their own pursuits are accelerating the decline of this energy and therefore encouraging, whether consciously or through ignorance, the freedom and liberation of all of the obscuri creatures such as this one. The vast majority of it does not lie on the light side of the barrier.
Wow. That's a lot of big words. I don't really understand much, but I guess that sort of tracks with, that whatever I saw the previous time before I died through that telescope. That was, by the way, mind-blowing. Didn't know that you could see that far. Nuts. But, oh shit, there's more of that thing. Well, are you happy there's more of that thing?
I must correct you on one point. What was seen through that telescope is an entirely different threat. These are two different parties, somewhat in league. But what I can say is the red moon that was seen in your previous room with that academic is not directly related to Obscura. Your material plane is in for a reckoning.
Yeah, no shit. That thing sounds like we've got some pretty nasty shit happening, and I'd almost, well, I'm not going to say it. I'm not happier to be here. That's a complete wrong thing. I've been swindled too much here. I still haven't been paid or even been asked to kill pests anymore. You don't have any rats around here. You seem like you would be pretty good at keeping rats away from your books.
I have my means, my traps. Perhaps I can share them with you one day. But I am afraid our time has run out here. One final word for you, Matt. Despite how despicable and selfish this competition may seem, you do have respite and security from everything that is happening on the surface right now.
before I go, I remember you saying once that you hold on to every contestant who died for a little while. Their skulls come through. Well, that thing.
Hey,
Do you have Larbak's skull, soul here?
Interestingly enough, I've not yet received a bone from Larbak's body. Usually, Dregs is much faster at delivering them unto me. Perhaps in time we will see what is the delay.
Probably that giant fucking tentacle monster.
I would not be surprised if that was a factor.
Oh, well, I love this chat. It's been great. It has been great. So much went over my head. I'm sure everyone else watching will be more than happy with what happened. But I look forward to having more chats about your trapping techniques and stuff. So, great.
Well, as the many stacks of books and piles of bones dissipate, you are now face to face once again with Tharamgul. I hope that you had a productive chat with the archivist. You were about to say something?
No, I mean, I was just thinking, are you the good guy? Are you trying to stop this incursion shit happening, like the void monsters? Is everyone getting this wrong? Are you like, I'm secretly a good guy?
Everybody has their own objectives. That truth is all in the perspective.
All right.
I offer insight, certainly. And for your third intermission action.
All right, third intermittent action. I am going to want to parlay with Bella.
Very well. Greetings, Fala. You have been summoned to a parley circle by Matt. Do you accept the invitation or refuse?
Yes, I accept, absolutely.
Very well. In that case, Matt, you have 3 minutes and it begins now.
Fala, since our last chat, a lot has happened. I've been approached by Courteous and Nemus, and they were both like, hey, let's kill people, but not you. You seem fun. And I was like, oh, shit. So I'm in a pickle, and I just want you to know that our alliance, because it was the first one, still stands, and I am not sure. So I'm just going to see what happens the first round, where people lie, and then I'm going to go from there. Veronica will be going somewhere. I don't know. I'm confused. What's your thoughts?
I think that you and Samosa are the most powerful right now because you're the only ones with fate spheres. So you're going to be the most attractive allies. That's not why I called you. You and I were the original, and we kind of have the same kind of pets. So, and I honestly, do what you, it's your decision. Do what you, but,
It's a tough decision. It's tough.
I know, but we know that Crucius is a backstabber.
Yeah, he was upfront about it, saying he's willing to do whatever it takes. And
as soon as the tables turn, what do you think he's going to do?
Yeah, I'm not going to show my back to him, that's for sure. I mean,
so if you wanted to, I don't know. I am going after Crucius and Nemus, and so is Samosa, and we. Just so you know. So you're in a. I don't want to be in your position. I know that's a bind.
Well, yeah, that's why I'd come to you and tell you so that you're aware that any actions I take won't be against you for sure. Samosa, I'm not going to do it because on behalf of you as well, and I'm just going to see what happens. But
just concentrate on the room then. At first, just concentrate on the room, and then we'll work out the actual alliances if we survive.
Yeah, Nemus is still blind as well, so at least he was last time. Last time he talked. But yeah, I mean, I thought you and Nemus would go on pretty well because you guys both hate Tharamgul.
Right, I thought so too. But when I found out that, let's just say maybe I'm wrong, but he did say that last game, he's like, "Oh, we're a team." I'm like, "Oh."
Well, yeah, he approached me and said that he'd been approached by Courteous and Courteous was like, "I don't want to kill you," and he was like, "Sure, man, whatever, I know."
Oh,
sure,
okay. So then we'll all just gang up on Courteous.
Yeah, it seemed like it wasn't a flexible thing, and he doesn't trust Courteous for the same reasons that he's a cold heart.
Okay. All right, so you can keep both alliances, and then we'll just try to survive the room, and if we can, we all just kill Courteous.
Sounds like a plan which I'm sure will go wrong when we step in the room, and this guy here shows us what the problem is. But
absolutely. Okay, so that's as long as we're all on the same page, and Nemus even realizes that Courteous is not to be trusted. Okay, I'm cool. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
and that makes your decision a little easier too.
I must interject. I have lost track of time. I was so wrapped up in the drama that is unfolding here. I've given you extra time. Shame on me.
It's not like you, Daramgul. It's not like you at all.
I'm slipping. What can I say? All right.
Oh, we do know you like intrigue.
There's nothing like it. This is going to be a very exciting game. Samoza, wake up. It is time for you to take a bit of a rest here, huh? Welcome back to the world of the conscious.
Samosa, laying on his back, sits up straight, just from the waist up at Tharamgul's call.
Well, after that, I think it's time to take a rest.
And he will throw a salute and then fall right back down for a short rest.
Okay, sounds good. So you get all the benefits of a short rest. Hit dice?
So with the level up from 3 to 4, I automatically receive those hit points from the level up, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Then with the familiar nearby, he is within 100 feet of me, I assume, with him being here.
Yeah, just for clarity, since you didn't have one last time, so this is a Pact of the Chain.
Yes.
Okay.
Pact of the Chain. Yeah. So one of the ravens that is sitting pecking at Samosa actually pops off of him and uses its polymorph ability to reveal that it is actually an imp polymorphed as a raven. And he looks and says,
"Oh, I was wondering when you might arrive. It's good to see you, Argent."
And with his short rest, he has the invocation pact or gift of the ever living ones, and can maximize all hit points rolled for hit point recovery.
Excellent.
If I use 3, that will put me up to max health.
Okay. For your second intermission action.
For the second, Samosa will pop back up again, and this time stand up fully, just like a normal person, and say,
"I think I would like to parley with the Dragon Man, Matt, was it?"
With Matt, very well.
Yes.
Greetings, Matt. You have been summoned to a parley circle by Samoza. Do you accept or refuse the invitation?
Yep, totally accept. Love good chats. It's good to see you back up on your feet too. That was a bit hairy for you back there. You took some big hits.
So, Samoza, you have 3 minutes, and it begins now.
Do a short bow. Samosa will then look to Matt and...
I was informed by Fala that you were already an acquaintance of hers, perhaps coming into this final game.
Yeah, I mean, she reached out in the first round just because we have a mutual love of pets. I mean, who doesn't love a pet? As he points to Veronica, and you can see this goanna, which just looks up at you with weirdly puppy dog eyes. But it's just like, oh, yeah. So we bonded over that, and it was great. And then she just wanted to. We talked again just before. Wanted to cement. She told me about you, but you guys were a thing. Not a thing. I mean, like you trying to help each other is the biggest thing. I mean, I think the only one with sexual tension here is Tharamgul and Nemus. That was a bit weird.
That is entertaining for us all. I know. I enjoyed seeing the back and forth tension of the two.
Yeah, it was weird, and it provided a little bit of liveliness there. That was the thing. But yeah, I very much aware of that.
So I would like to confirm then that we three are, as currently existing, a eighth pairing of friends in an alliance, yes?
Yeah, I'm down for that. I told Fala just before on my intermission actions that Courteous and Nemus both approached me and told me that they wanted to be friends with me, or at least they didn't want to be hostile to me because they like what I did with trying to be a compassionate person and trying not to see someone die next to me. I'm still a little shocked by that. And it'll stink eye theorem go a little bit more that way. But yeah, no, that's what he said. So I won't lie, I was conflicted. But Fowler approached me first. I'm loyal. Return of the Fallen, I did the same thing. Whoever said ally first, I was loyal to them until someone backstabbed me. And Courteous seems like the backstabbing type. He was almost ready to drop some other people. So yeah, it's tough. But yeah, I'm not going to throw hands at anyone immediately is what I'll do. But I've got everyone's back is essentially I don't know. This thing's going to be dangerous.
I would agree with your assessment to this point then. I would like to lead with I do have a present for you and Fala.
And he will wave his hand, and a raven that was pecking at his leg just pops up and sits on his shoulder and says,
I have a friend now as well. I like pets too.
Yeah, friends, all the friends. That's great. We love friends.
Yes. He will be following me into the next game. I would agree with both you and Fala that we may not want to fight right away. However, Courteous, as I had mentioned to Fala, seems a bit of a mistrustful person.
That is 3 minutes. I have to stop before any more plans are made. They have to unfold in the game now at this point. So we will see you shortly, Matt. For your third and final intermission action, Sumosa.
Can Sumosa parlay with... No, not going to do it. He's going to go to the gift shop.
Gift shop. Excellent. What has caught your interest, Sumosa?
Would I perhaps be able to access my own arcane knowledge to determine what some of these items are?
Ooh, no one's ever asked that. Huh. That's interesting, Kier.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say so. Alright, so we'd have to have a different DC for Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3. And I think it should be relatively high. So Tier 1, 15, Tier 2, 20, Tier 3, 25.
Okay. Sumosa will gesture toward the Tier 1 item that is the golden ring with the mirror-like gem.
How about this? Why don't you just do your roll, and then whatever you get, I'll tell you what they are.
Oh, sweet. Okay. That is an 18. Am I able to use a class ability to affect ability checks on this?
Yeah.
Okay. From the reborn knowledge of a past life, I can make an ability check and roll a d6 immediately after seeing the number that I rolled on the d20 and add that d6 to the check.
Okay.
Am I able to use that?
Yes.
Oh, there we go. 6.
24.
Like 1 to that, but
24. Okay, so that would allow you to know what the Tier 1 and Tier 2 items are. Man, people are going to be screaming in the Discord about this. But no one's asked. Yeah. And actually, in round 2, I'm going to tell everyone what they all are anyway. So,
okay.
I like this.
I just got a 1 episode advance on people.
Yeah, plus you rolled for it. Okay, so in Tier 1, the first one is a wind fan. And so a use of this allows you to cast Gust of Wind with a DC 13 save. And so pretty much I think that allows you to push people for a duration. I don't remember how long it is, but you can push them back at least 10 feet. The second one is a Ring of Spell Turning. So you have
advantage on saving throws from spells that only target you. And so even if an AoE, even if you're the only one in it, that doesn't count. They have to only target you. If you roll a 20 for that save, and the spell is 7th level or lower, the spell has no effect on you and is then cast on the caster.
Oh, okay.
All right, and then the tier 2 staff is a Staff of Withering. It has 3 charges. It's treated as a magic quarterstaff. It's 1 charge to deal an extra 2d10 necrotic damage, DC 15 con save, or you have disadvantage for 1 hour on ability checks or saving throws that use strength or con. So with that knowledge in mind, is there anything you would like to purchase?
I'm very tempted by that Staff of Withering, but I am scared of the potential effects that could wreak havoc on my already frail body by it.
Well, every bit of power you've gained through your study and the pacts that you've made, there must have been a bit of fear with each of those, huh?
Make a very persuasive statement there.
That's my job.
Samosa will reach out a hand toward the staff, pull it away, and then just full send, go out and try to grab it.
I shall take the staff.
Okay, so first question for you is, do you want it just for the rest of this episode or permanently?
All right, I might regret this.
I would like the staff permanently.
All right, permanently it is. So that means 2 rolls on the Wheel of Consequence. A 10. Lose 10% of max and current HP, which you have to recalculate every time you level up. And it's rounded down.
Rounded down. So, okay. Does that affect the con score at all, or only the HP derived from the con score?
Whatever your total HP is, you just lose 10% rounding down. So including everything, it's just done at the final calculation.
Gotcha. Okay, I don't like that, but I will take that one.
Okay. And your second roll.
12.
1 level of exhaustion.
Okay. That one I can handle on this.
Then yes, you are the proud new owner of a Staff of Withering. So please do add that to your inventory and check out the full description there.
I thank you for your hospitality, though.
You're welcome, Samosa, and I truly wish you the best of luck in the game to come. As you all emerge from your intermission actions, you seem a bit more refreshed and ready for what awaits you. Although some of you returned from Hunter and Hunted unconscious, that situation has been rectified and you have been given ample opportunity to make any preparations that you need before once again entering the Crucible. As you return from those IAs, Tharamgul, wide smile on his face, is standing in the middle of the Fate's Hand Tavern. Here we go, everyone. There are 5 of you trying out the new format. I am fair, am I not? That I listen to my eyes of truth when they tell me when changes have to be made that will improve the quality of the entertainment we are providing, not only to the eyes of truth, but to all of you as well. I'm sure some of you, deep down in your hearts, are getting a kick out of watching the demise of those who would oppose you. So our first order of business is to determine which escape room and which battlefield you will be fighting in, as they are one and the same this time. This single game where 2 of you must die in order for the game to end, should four of you not escape my little fun room. So, let's go with Somoza. If you could roll a d20, please. A 10. I call this room the Beehives. The beehives. Now let us go and see what the beehives are all about. If you would follow me to the gated gallery. And Theramgol at this point turns his back, and as the cloak behind him kind of flares up dramatically, he starts walking away from you all. And in but a moment, you find yourselves walking under this grand archway, beyond which is a series of monoliths and smooth obsidian stones that are also the portals that bring you to the many games within the Crucible of Fate. You can see that Theramgol stops in the middle column and escape the room, and turns once again to all of you, looking at each of you. At this point, we will determine the order in which you will take your turns. So let's start with Fala. If you could give us your initiative roll, please. 12, Courteous.
Awesome.
5. Matt, 21. Right, Nemus, 13. And Somoza, 18. The roll being made at disadvantage there, you guys can see, for reasons. Okay, so yeah, if you can just give us your quick little spiel before you go in the portal and let us know what's in your hands or if there's anything different about you. And we'll start with Matt.
So Matt's just holding a shield in his hands, doesn't have anything else in his hand. Otherwise, nothing else really different to what he's wearing or thing. He just looks at everyone else and is like, "Righty guys, well, this is it. We've got bees to deal with. They're not really pests. They're really nice things, as long as you don't piss off the queen." And then he'll step through the portal.
It's Somoza.
Somoza is now holding a staff in his hand. That's the only thing he holds in his hand because he doesn't hold anything else in his hand normally. And beyond what he was last time, he doesn't really have anything else new about him. He has a potion strung on his side, he has a rolled up scroll strung on his side, and he has an amber necklace on his neck. He will motion, and a little raven will hop off and perch on his shoulder.
He says, "Come now, Argent, we must onward to the bees. I feel like you may like to eat them."
And then he'll just waddle on through the portal.
Okay. Anything in particular about this staff?
Oh, the staff has a large, decrepit hand perched on the top, I believe. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
All right, Nemus.
Nemus is wearing kind of brown and greens with very simple brown boots. Very androgynous looking, kind of like Panish, is the way I kind of say it, with black hair. It's kind of spiky. He's got a shield on his right arm that looks like vines that have all wrapped together to look like a kite shield on his arm. In his left hand, he has nothing. Around his neck, he has a potion. And then he has a mace that looks like a rock, like a tree is growing out of a rock on his left side. That's pretty much it. And now he has a little shimmer to him. There's a little shimmery there that is interesting, that wasn't there before. Like maybe a little golden holy shimmer. Who knows, right? And then he looks at Theramgol and he goes, "Man, you really bring out the best of me, Theramgol. Yeah, I can't be mad at you. You can't be mad at someone who loves their job. You just can't. Just see you smiling, it just warms my heart. It's gonna really break me in the inside to kill you." And I just walk through.
Sounds good. Okay. Fella.
Yes, well, I like birds, and birds and bees go together, so maybe I'll be okay now. And I'm happy Somoza has a pet too. But, once we get through it, Erangald, it's us against you. So, anyway. And, she has Kukin obviously with her. She is holding a shield, and she has a small rod in her right hand.
Okay, small.
And she will go through the portal.
All right, small rod in the right hand and shield in the left?
Yes.
Okay.
I really appreciate your conviction, both you and Nemus. I'm sure it would give you a great amount of satisfaction should your self-prophecy be fulfilled and have an opportunity to face me as a group together, but you're going to have to get through this game at least. With both of you surviving, there's a much higher percentage chance of me being able to shove this in your face than you doing it to me. But hey, you are legendary heroes. I am but a simple host of this little game we are all playing. Courteous.
Courteous doesn't have anything different about him. He still has his wraps in his left hand, with what may be a spell focus in the wraps. And he'll say just good luck to everyone, as we know the end is here for some of us. And Theriangul has made that clear.
Time and time again, I might add. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. But eventually, a small number of you will emerge victorious at some uncertain point down the line. I truly hope that some of you here today are with me in the later rounds, 4 and 5. It'll be quite a journey you will have survived, should that be the case. But the next step in your hero's journey awaits you. And as you all enter into the portal and feel the shadowed hands grab a hold of you and begin pulling you towards whatever escape room you have selected, you notice that everything goes quiet. Not like you're all deafened, but just a lack of any particular background noise. The air is cool, but not cold. And then suddenly, as you all emerge kind of at the top of the room, and you begin to lower down, and we're going to pick to see where exactly each of you is positioned, you get your first view of this room. As you begin to get the sight of this room, the heat from the lava and the smell of the sulfur does strike you. You also can see that there is a central stone square that is to be your battlefield. Now, there's a couple other elements about this room that I will explain in detail, including the top of this pillar here, which is very familiar to Shane, as he's the one that crafted this set of Crucible of Fate slate coasters, which will soon be available on the store for you to pick up. Thank you very much, Shane. So what this coaster and the black pillar underneath it are symbolizing is a 20-foot diameter column of undulating shadow that is in the middle of this room. And you can see that there is some writing that's glowing with like a soft glowing blue in the shadow. It goes up as far as you can see, and then also seems to continue downwards from this vantage point. Now, although there's lava all around, as you're looking down, there's a bit of a gap between the pillar of shadow and the stone square here. Just a couple of feet, but at least enough for you to see down that there appears to be no end to it. These pillars here are actually only about 3 feet tall and are emerging out of the lava. 3 feet tall, and they have these glowing green spheres. They
appear to be made of like energy, like an arcane energy, and they're just glowing green. And all 4 of them are identical. You also see that resting on similar pedestals that are about 3 feet tall are these colored gems. And as you're descending into your position, you can see that within each of these glass spheres is a ring, like a ring that you would place on your finger, not like a circular ring, but anyway, you know what I mean? A ring. In this one, you can see that flames dance within the glass sphere all around the ring. In this one here, what looks like a tornado is swirling all around the ring. In the blue gem, water is swirling like angrily and very dynamically within this glass sphere, once again around a ring. And then finally, a sandstorm is enveloping this ring. The 4 exits are these doors at the end of these corridors that go across the lava. This one in a 10 by 20 space that is magically contained is entirely filled with water. Here, it's solid stone all the way through. This one is filled with fire. And this one is a bit of an exception, as there's absolutely nothing here, but this door is 60 feet up. The ceiling is 70 feet tall, but this platform here is 60 feet up in the air. Fala, could you please roll a 6 for me? Position 3. And then Kukin. Courteous, 5. Matt, 6 doesn't count. It goes up to 1. So.
Oh, sorry, I rolled again, but yeah, 1. Could be.
And Nemus. Let's say 3. That's been taken, so it goes across to 4. For Samoza.
Does my Raven also have a character token?
This flaming sphere is a raven.
Cool.
Okay, with that, we are set to begin, and it is Matt's turn.
Okay, first question. Can I see, I guess, the door closest to me, the 160 foot up? Is there like a thing which needs to be put into the door? Is there like a recess on the door?
Do you want to use your passive or do you want to use your action to take a real hard look?
I'll use my passive.
Okay, what is your passive perception?
16.
16. You can see that there are glowing runes on the door. From here, you can't see what they say or like the shapes of it, but there are runes that are glowing on the door here. You can also see that on the rings, and you can all see this, that are floating in the glass spheres, so the different colored glass spheres here, those rings also have glowing runes on them.
Okay. Cool. Well, the writing on the pillar in the front, can I read that? Is that something which can be read?
What languages do you speak?
Abyssal, Celestial, Draconic, Infernal.
No, you can't read it.
And the one, so the ring next to me, is that the Sandstorm one?
This one next to you here is like a swirling tornado.
Yeah. Always got to be the first person to find out and then give it for everyone else to work out what's going on. Okay, I will stick my hand in that tornado thing with a ring.
As you go to like put your hand into it, you feel glass. Like there's a solid glass that your hand hits.
Mm-hmm. Can I move 10 feet towards so that I'm in between the green gem and the clear gem?
Yeah. Yeah, you do feel the heat from the lava, although from this distance, it's not causing you any damage. So you want to use your free object interaction to do what?
To grab that green gem.
Okay.
If I can. That's a sphere as well, right?
It is. It's a sphere of like arcane energy, though. It's not an actual like glass case like the other ones are.
Okay.
So,
yeah, sure. Let's try it.
All right, so you reach your hand into this glowing green sphere. And as you do, you feel a surge of energy kind of wash through you, but it doesn't appear to have any effect. Although you notice that the ring beside you in the glass sphere, the runes on it kind of like glow, but like all 5 of them are currently illuminated, so it doesn't really seem to have any effect other than causing them to like all glow a little bit brighter for a second.
What's going on here? Action, try and smash the glass of the rings.
Yeah, how would you like to smash it?
I don't have anything in my hands, so I punch it?
Sure, yeah, okay. Yeah, you know what? Go ahead and give me an attack roll. A d20. Since it is an attack roll, it just can't be a 1. That's fine. That's fine. It just needed to not be a 1. This is a stationary, static object. As you punch it, you feel your fist crash through the glass, and it just shatters and scatters everywhere. You hear the sound of the ring ting, 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 hitting the ground as it appears on your finger. And as you look down at this ring on your finger, you can see 5 runes glowing on it. You see what looks like glowing rocks around this ring. However, the swirling tornado is unleashed and it grows into animated anger, frustration at having been imprisoned within this glass sphere as a large air elemental is released in front of you. This ring you have is a ring of Earth Elemental Command. So you can add the Ring of Earth Elemental Command to your inventory and read it very carefully of everything that it can do and is capable of and how it works. But that's your free object interaction and your action. Do you have any bonus or movement that you would like to do at this time?
Yeah, I do. Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
Which adds 30 feet to my movement, doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. And I am booking it. I'm running away from this guy, and I am running to past as close to the edge as possible to try and get as close to the black sphere.
So you have 50 left. 5, 10, 30. Before you go any further, I need to send you a private message, as while wearing this ring, you can now read some of the glowing runes on this central pillar. Oops, that's not a question mark at the end. That is a statement. Okay, and that was 30 feet of movement. 45, 50?
Yeah, I'll go there. That sounds fun, I guess. That's my turn. And Veronica, it's her turn. Because I didn't command her to do anything, she's just taken the dodge action. And I don't think she can move. Coming closer to me, but not moving out of the wind elemental's attack range. Okay. So it's following me. Yeah, there, that's fine.
Okay, perfect. All right, I know it's a lot to take in here, guys. It's a complex room. Samoza, it's your turn.
All right. Samoza, seeing Matt smash the glass and grab an object from it, Samoza will walk 5 feet to the blue gem next to him and take his action to smash that.
All right, go ahead and give me an attack roll. I mean, technically it's at advantage. I probably shouldn't even make you guys roll for hitting these things. That would be pretty lame of a D&D hero to not be able to hit it.
I'm glad it's an advantage.
All right. You smash this glass sphere that's filled with this churning water with a ring inside. As it smashes to the ground, you feel a ring appear on your finger. You now have a ring of fire elemental command on your finger, and you see these 5 glowing little flame runes all around this ring. At that same moment, emerging and thrashing around, finally being released from this glass prison, is a large water elemental. Anything else that you would like to do, Samoza?
If he looks at the pillar, is he able to see anything worth note on the pillar to him?
Yeah, I was actually just going to send you the same note. I'm just copying and pasting that in to you.
Is he able to bonus action? Misty Step onto right next to the black gem?
Yeah, you want to use Misty Step? So bonus action,
Yes.
Misty Step.
As he Misty Steps, he looks at the elemental next to him and goes, "Boy," and then just Misty Steps to the other side in a panic.
Okay, are you okay with that positioning?
Who is that right next to me with a blue circle on them?
This is Matt.
Is my Misty Step able to put me 5 feet closer to Matt?
Yep, you could go here if you'd like.
Okay.
Same thing.
He will smile and wave, and then begin to fly 5 feet off the ground in the direction of the red gem.
Okay.
As his purple, decrepit fairy wings start flapping from underneath pop out from underneath the back of his shirt and start flapping to hear him.
Okay, and I think you used 5 feet of movement to get to the... So I think you had 25 left. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I've got you right there, if that looks good to you.
My raven says it goes directly, or rolls its own initiative. Should it roll the initiative, or does it go directly after me?
Go ahead and roll initiative for it.
Oh, man.
Okay, so 22, that puts you at the top of the order. Do you want to take your raven's turn now then?
Yes, the raven will just walk up and fly into the green orb closest to it on the pillar. That is a fly speed of 60, I believe.
Okay.
Let me double check
So
that.
you go to fly into this green glowing thing? You said?
Yes.
So once... Yeah, you
And
would have
it
moved
does
here
have a fly
before
feet.
the water elemental showed up, so... No, you knocked it down, right? The water elemental? Yeah. Okay, so then as your familiar moves to the green, the water elemental will use its reaction to do a slam attack.
If it matters, the familiar would have gone before me in turn order because that was initiative of 19 plus 3 for 22. I believe my initiative is 21.
Yep, that sounds good then. So we'll put you here. You're inside this glowing sphere. No attack by the water elemental. You see your familiar fly into the green glowing orb, and like energy is all around it, but it doesn't have any harmful or beneficial effect on your familiar.
Gotcha. All right, I think that's all for my number 50 strength.
Okay, it is now the water elemental's turn. It has on-land movement of 30 feet. So it can pretty much get to anyone but Samoza or Nemus. So I'm going to roll a d4. 1, 2, 3, 4. actually just you 3. So I'll do a d6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See who it's going to go after. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's heading towards Matt.
I'll use this fate sphere to re-roll that. No. I'll take it. It's fine.
Well, it hasn't hit you yet.
Hold on, wait. Is the water elemental within 5 feet of Kukin?
Yes, it is.
Then he is at disadvantage.
Okay, so Kukin is using the reaction. All right, so there's 2 attacks here. They'll both be made at disadvantage. First slam attack is a 19 to hit. Does a 19 hit Matt?
It does.
Okay. So 16 bludgeoning damage from that hit. Second attack at disadvantage. This time it is a 9. So it does not hit you, Matt.
I need to make a concentration check, so I will do that.
Okay. So we're looking for a 10. No problem there. You maintain concentration on Zephyr Strike. That makes it Nemus.
That's just like, Frankie!
Oh, I just got a note there. The second attack is not at disadvantage. It only provokes disadvantage on the first attack, not all attacks. So then without that disadvantage, it would have been 11 plus 7. Would an 18 hit you, Matt?
Yeah, that's my AC.
Okay. Then that is another 15 bludgeoning damage. As this torrent of water is just spinning about recklessly, attacking anything that it can reach.
And another con check.
And another con check, yeah.
That's a fail.
Fails. Zephyr Strike drops.
Goes down.
That makes it Nemus's turn. Nemus, you feel heat at your back, but not enough to burn you. However, if you were to take another step backwards, you can tell by the intensity of this heat that it would not be good.
Okay. Okay. Nemus is going to step around that black circle to get close to the red-caped person. If you can move me within 5 feet of that person with the red cape, the person can see there in red, then that will get me close to where I want to be.
Okay, sure. So, blinded, Nemus starts walking 5, 10, 25 feet this way?
I will actually go down 1 to 25 instead of getting right on his back.
Okay, so right here?
Right. Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm going to activate my robe of scintillating colors.
All right. Using the gift shop item that was purchased last game, Nemus's robe begins emitting an intense brightness, overwhelmingly so, as all of the stars and space-like entities that are all over this robe just burst into a brilliant light all at the same time. If you could just read out the effect that has, please, Nemus.
I sure can. So, while you wear it, you can use an action and expend 1 charge to cause the garment to display a shifting pattern of dazzling hues until the end of your next turn. During this time, the robe bright light in a 30-foot radius and a dim light for an additional 30 feet. Creatures that can see you have advantage on attack rolls against you. In addition, any creature in the bright light, so anyone within a 30-foot radius, that can see you when the robe's power is activated must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw or become stunned until the effect ends.
Ooh. Okay.
Ouch.
So I would say within 30 feet of you is Samoza, Courteous, Matt, Fala, and Veronica as well. So it's all creatures. So pretty much,
yeah, all creatures.
Pretty much everybody on the board except the air elemental. Actually, the air elemental is included, so everyone has to make a DC 15 wisdom save. Let's do Samoza first.
Oh, yes.
Okay, Samoza makes the save.
You lucky duck.
You are not
lucky man.
stunned. Is it blinded and stunned, or just stunned?
No, it's stunned and like unconscious. It's very bad. It's stunned and yeah. So it's stunned. It's basically stunned, but there's like a bunch of stuff that comes with that.
Okay, Samoza is not stunned. Let's go with Courteous. Wisdom save.
Courteous will use his favored by the gods.
Okay, how does favored by the gods work?
I get to add 2d4 to any save or attack rolls.
Okay, go ahead then. 2d4. 6 brings it to 16, which is enough for you not to be stunned. Matt?
Nah.
12. 12 is not enough. So Matt is stunned by the brilliant light.
I'll read off stunned if you want.
Yeah, if you can read off stunned.
A creature is incapacitated, can't move, and can speak only falteringly. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Because they are incapacitated, creature can't take any actions or reactions.
I will use a fate sphere to try and reroll that. So
Okay.
that will do it.
16 will do
Here
it.
we
He
go.
is not stunned either. I'm going to roll on behalf of the water elemental. But it fails.
Oh,
So the water elemental is stunned.
I'll roll for Veronica now. Do you want me to?
Yes, please.
I can't believe so many people have passed. This is terrible.
Eddie, stop being mean.
What are you gonna do?
Man.
Veronica has a +2.
Veronica is
Veronica's
not stunned. That brings us to Fala.
bright light, bright light. That's not going to do it.
That will not do it.
Nope, stunned. And is Kukin in that range too?
Just gonna double check, but I think so, yes.
I think so. Here goes nothing. Look, that looks familiar.
2. Kukin is stunned as well.
Yep.
Oh. And by the way, this isn't like permanent, like for like an hour. This is until the end of my next turn.
Yeah, after the other creature goes.
Okay, and the air elemental will also roll. No special resistances or saving throws, so straight roll there as well. And that is a fail. So the air elemental is also stunned until the end of Nemus's next turn.
See, guys, I helped us all out. You're welcome, everybody.
Okay, Nemus, any bonus actions or...
Yes. For my bonus action, I shall transform into a giant spider, and I am a large creature.
Large creature.
And it's a black widow with a red laughing skull on its abdomen, and like venom is just like dripping and green like gigantic like gross saliva down him like. But you can't because it's too bright. Oh, and he's wearing a cloak. So I don't let the cloak go away. I actually have the cloak as like a kind of a cape kind of situation.
Okay. Any more movement?
No, that's it.
That makes it's Phallus' turn. You are stunned. So I don't believe you can take any actions or move. And you can't move. Okay, so that's the end of Phallus' turn. It's now the air elemental's turn. It too is stunned, which means it is Courteous's turn.
Courteous will move to the red one.
Okay. 20 gets you to here.
And he will make an attack on the sphere.
Okay, yeah. At advantage, I mean. Actually, this is a lame attack roll. I'm just gonna say that you guys can knock over these spheres. So no problem there. You push over this glass sphere and it shatters on the ground. Immediately, you feel a ring appear on your hand. And this one is a ring of water elemental command. So you can add that to your inventory. Please do read it carefully. Everything that comes with that. And with those flames now being freed from the glass container, a large fire elemental is introduced into the room. Anything else for Courteous?
Courteous will move around with whatever movement speed he has towards the left side of the pillar.
Okay, so around this way?
Correct.
So you've used 20 so far. 25 would get you here underneath Samoza. 30 would get you over here.
Okay.
Or over here if you'd like.
To the original spot that you had. That's all they do.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay, that ends Courteous's turn, which also ends round 1. Okay, Matt's turn.
I will say to Nemus, that was a dazzling display. Mind turning down the lights. And then I will step to the black gem.
Have to ask, because you're stepping towards the gem. Nemus, do you take an opportunity attack?
No.
Okay.
I do not.
Matt, back to you. You've used 5 feet of movement. You're now standing in front of this black... Well, it's a glass sphere with sand swirling all around a ring.
Punch it?
Okay, you punch it off of its pedestal. It shatters. As it does, a ring of air elemental command appears around your finger on your other hand. As this sandstorm coalesces to a very angry earth elemental.
Yeah.
That's your action. Matt, any bonus actions or movement?
So many bonus actions I want to do but can't. I will say to Veronica, drag that air elemental into the middle as a bonus action. So I'm commanding Veronica to do that.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
That will be the end of my turn, yes.
Okay, so your bonus action is to issue command. Now it's Veronica's turn.
Veronica is going to grapple. Can it still make an ability check if it's stunned? It's incapacitated.
Well, so if you're trying to grapple, that is part of the attack action. That's the first thing. The second, and I think more appropriate one, is that it is immune to grapple.
That will quash that thing. As it just, I guess Veronica just tries to grab air then. Damn.
Anything else for Matt or Veronica?
Veronica will move her 40 feet of movement to stand by my side, if possible then.
Okay. As the air elemental is stunned, it cannot use its reactions. 5, 10, 15...
That's my turn. That's Veronica's turn.
Alright, Samoza.
Samoza will telepathically telepathically use his action to attempt to dominate the fire elemental.
Okay, Samoza uses his action to cast Dominate Monster using
Dominate Monster.
the fire elemental ring.
Yes.
Alright, so what save is it? DC?
I believe it's 17. Yes,
17. Okay. 9 is a fail. The fire elemental is now dominated by Samoza.
Samoza will say, just kind of generally, telepathically in Ignan, which translates to common to protect me from harm, if you would, my good sir.
Protect you from harm. And just for me, for clarity, that means if anyone attacks you, it would then start to attack that person?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else for Samosa? Any movement, bonus action?
Samosa will look at Courteous and say,
"If you would pardon me, good sir."
and attempt to fly 5 feet further into the air, out of his threat range.
As Samosa leaves the threat range, do you take an opportunity attack Courteous?
Courteous will not.
Okay, then you are now at 10 feet, Samosa.
Yeah, 5 feet movement used, but 10 feet in the air.
Yep.
I would then like to fly 10 feet to the other side of Courteous.
Okay, 20 feet total.
And then 5 feet back down to the ground. So just 5 feet off the ground now.
Okay, so you're 5 feet off the ground and you've used 25. It is the water elemental's turn. Within range of... Oh, it's stunned. Never mind. It doesn't...
Did my imp get skipped?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, your imp's turn.
Sorry, my familiar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Urgent.
He is going to action dash and fly toward me.
35, 40 feet would put it right beside you here.
Okay, that's fine. And it'll end its turn there.
Okay, water elemental's turn. It is stunned. We move on to Nemus.
Where is Fala?
Fala is over here by the water corridor.
Okay, I'm gonna make my way on over there.
Okay, so being that you're a large creature, Matt, do you allow the spider... Oh, no, I guess you can squish yourself. It's just where you're going to be.
Oh, well, I'll walk right by him, because if he attacks me, then I want to know. So I didn't attack him. You know, I'll make it a trust exercise. I will walk by him.
Sure. I guess what I'm getting at is your first step is 5 feet. After that, you're a large creature entering into a smaller size, so it's treated as difficult terrain. And then I need to know where you're going to end up, because there's not enough room for you to be.
All I care about is just within 5 feet to attack.
5 feet of Fala?
Yeah.
Okay. So 5 feet of movement, 15, 25. You'd be squeezing in these two spots right here.
Sounds good.
And I'll just put your mini here for now, even though you're still large. And correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I think that while you're squeezing like this, your attacks are at disadvantage. Just in case.
Well, I mean, can I take a step? Take a step 5 feet back to with where is
other side? That's like
like what is a possibility? Well, actually, to be honest with you, I didn't know that about the 5 feet.
Yeah, there's no way to squeeze through unless Bella lets you pass through her spot.
So I'm going to do my shift. So as my bonus action, I'm going to shift. I get a bite attack. And then the wording is, when you, as a bonus action, you can use your fangs on a... If you hit, you deal 1d6 damage, but I'm going to be taking that bite as the spider. So that has its own bite attack. So basically what I'm going to do is, because I have advantage on the attack because she's stunned, but then I know it equals out, so it's just going to be a regular attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm going to attack her once with my bonus action as I shift. 24.
24, I think, hits Fala.
Then I need Fala to make a savings throw. Yes, ma'am, please. Of 11.
11.
Here is the first round of damage before that, though.
15.
Okay. So that's... And then here is, you take half the damage. It's poison, because you made it, and obviously you're not poisoned. So you take 4 poison damage.
Okay.
The bite damage was 7, the piercing, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So it's 7 piercing and then 4 poison.
Now I'm going to use my regular action to take an attack action because that was part of my bonus action. When I shift, I get to take my bite attack right then and there. So
okay,
this is my second attack. 8.
That's my armor class.
Okay, so that's a hit.
And then another bite. Now, I'll let you roll this, Dave. You tell me what you think. The wild shape, basically what I'm doing is I'm allowing myself to take an extra bite attack specifically. And its bite attack does venom damage or the poison damage on it. Would you say that when I wild shape, when I take my other bite, because it is a bite, that it does the poison damage?
No, I wouldn't say so because it's not specified. Okay. Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So just straight up 7 piercing additional?
Yeah, 7 piercing. Correct. And then I got nothing else. So I am actually, 25 feet is how much I got there.
Yeah,
I'm
so
actually going to
5, 15, 25 got you there.
Yep. Can I take a step back or no? With the 5 feet or no?
What's your movement as a spider?
30.
30, yes. You don't have enough to get back. All right, that is the end of Nemus's turn. It is now Fala's turn and no longer stunned, correct? Everyone who was stunned that went away at the just right then? Okay.
Correct.
So Fala, you are no longer stunned, nor is Kukin, nor is the water elemental.
Well, that just cut down my choices immensely. All right. I'm going to take an action and use one of the use some of the Kyogen's ointment for that bite.
Okay. Kyogen's ointment used as an action. That's what, 2d8 plus
2d8 plus 2.
2. So 11 back.
End of my turn.
Okay, Kukin.
Yep. I could use the bonus action to move him, but right now we're both staying put.
Okay, understood.
Because anything we do is going to be an attack opportunity.
That makes it the air elemental.
Wait, I'm sorry. Since I didn't give Kukin a command, he's automatically dodging.
Yeah, understood.
Okay.
Okay, air elemental's turn. Air elemental is not currently dominated. So even, it's courteous. Odd, it's Samoza. It's going after Samoza. It moves to here. So in round 2, it's starting to use its other abilities. This is the whirlwind ability. So it's going to move into your space, Samoza. So it is enveloping you. The whirlwind ability. Each creature in the elemental space, which would be you and your pet, would be the smart thing to do. So I'm going to move it here, actually. So you and your pet will be caught in this whirlwind. I need both of you to make DC 13 saves, and before you make it, I'll just let you know what happens on the failure in case you want to use something to help yourself. On the failure, you take bludgeoning damage and you're flung up to 20 feet away in a random direction and knocked.
That's yucky.
No, that's...
Man.
So I need a strength saving throw from Samoza first. 11. So that would be a fail. And I need one for Argent as well.
Rolled a nat 19. I don't think his modifier is -6, so I think he passed that one.
Okay, so Argent's good. You get thrown. So first off, you take 14 bludgeoning damage, and then you're flung in a random direction, and I'm going to roll D8 again, and as usual, I'm going to reorient the map with the A at the top. That's a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is straight this way. So you get flung 20 feet 5, 10, 15, 20, and land prone right at the edge. On the edge of the lava here. And you take additional damage for every 10 feet. So that's 2d6 more. So 5 and 6. Oh man, another 11 bludgeoning. You are a heap there. I'm going to redo the recharge right away. It does not get its whirlwind back for next turn. That's the end of the air elemental's turn. It's now the earth elemental's turn. It is not currently being dominated. It has 2 people right in front of it. It can't move. Even will be Matt. Odd will be Nemus. Even is Matt. This is round 3. It doesn't have any extra attacks. It just has slam attacks. So it's going to make 2 slam.
It's got disadvantage on its attacks because I'm wearing the Ring of Earth Elemental Command.
Okay, excellent. Disadvantage on this first attack. A 13 to hit.
Nice.
Okay, second attack at disadvantage. Ooh, the 17 plus 8 does...
I will Fate Sphere to reroll that, please.
Okay, Matt Fate Spheres his 4th Fate Sphere. This time a 15.
15 doesn't hit. No.
That does not hit. That is the end of the Earth Elemental's turn. It is now the Fire Elemental's turn. Picking up on the message that was received to protect Somoza, it focuses its rage on the Air Elemental.
Hey.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kaiju fight, but with elementals.
It's going to multi-attack. 2 touch attacks. Straight rolls. First one is an 18, 24. Okay, that's definitely going to hit. It does 8 fire damage. Second attack by the fire elemental. As these 2 titans are colliding. That is also a 23.
Best player on our team.
10 fire damage to the air elemental. That ends the fire elemental's turn. It is now Courteous's turn. Courteous.
Courteous, seeing the fire elemental attack the air elemental, will try to move 10 feet closer to towards Matt. That area.
Towards Matt?
Yes.
Okay. As you go to step away, the fire elemental will use its reaction to make an attack on you. Straight roll, I believe. 10 to hit will not hit Courteous, I imagine.
Courteous, looking to Matt, he will say, I have kept my promise, and you shall see. Casting a level 2 magic missile at the downed Samosa.
Ooh. Level 2 magic missile at the downed Samosa. Okay. So, level 2 is an extra dart, right? Is that 3 darts total or 4?
That's 4.
4 darts.
Samosa would like to reaction shield.
Reaction shield. All right. So make sure you mark off that level 2 spell slot, Courteous.
Courteous has marked that off.
Samosa has burned the reaction. The shield goes up and prevents any damage from magic missile. Anything else for Courteous?
Courteous will spend 2 sorcery points to quicken Toll the Dead and use that on the water elemental.
Okay.
Wisdom 13.
Wisdom 13. A 16. So it manages to save and takes no damage from Toll the Dead. That is the end of round 2. We are at the top of round 3. So we're at the top of round 3. It's Matt's turn.
Shit.
And just for clarity, you have Veronica, you have Courteous, you have Nemus, and you have an Earth Elemental.
Yeah, it's busy over here, that's for sure. I would like to use an action to dominate monster and I will dominate the air elemental.
16. You managed to dominate it. It is a tough battle of wills, but you gain control of the air elemental.
Okay, so that's concentration. And I will say to it telepathically, but I don't know really how to use telepathic words, so I'd be saying it out loud as well, which would be saying, why don't you cross through that shadowy thing and get across and help my friend? And I'll see if it can, I don't know, if it knows. Dominate Monster doesn't say it doesn't willfully, unlike other things it doesn't say, but it won't put itself in dangerous situations.
Yep.
But the main emphasis being cross through the pillar of shadow.
Okay. Yep. So you issue that command telepathically.
Yep. And then I will use a bonus action to command Veronica to push the earth elemental into the lava.
Okay. Veronica charges forward, taking the shove attack action. So go ahead and make an athletics check for Veronica, please. 18 plus 3 for 21. Bringing up the earth elemental stats here. So I'm using a straight strength roll. 17 plus 5 for 22.
Man.
Damn it.
Nice try.
That was so close. Yeah, that's that.
You see it like teeter back, and then its feet just mold into the stone and grab a hold, and it brings itself forward.
Okay, that's Veronica's turn and my turn.
All right. In that case, it makes it Samoza's turn. You are currently prone, but in control of the fire elemental.
All right. Sumosa will use his action to give a specific command to the fire elemental.
Okay, what would you like to command it to do?
He will telepathically, again in Ignan, but it will translate to, Courteous is not very nice. Please hit him and then walk into the shadow pillar.
Okay, so you commanded to attack Samoza and then walk into the...
I just realized Dominate is a concentration spell. So I need to roll for the damage that I took last turn, or from the air elemental, I believe.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. He's good. Oh, there we go. Okay. Doesn't matter.
So you're good. You maintain concentration.
Alrighty. So yeah, as his action, he instructs the fire elementals to attack Courteous and then walk into the shadow pillar. He will then stand up from prone for half movement.
Stand up from prone.
How far am I? Oh, would you mind rotating the map 90 degrees? Yes, in that direction. It's 5, 10, 20. All right, am I able to appear on the other side of the... Oh, I don't have to appear, I can just walk. Do I have 15 feet of movement to walk to the other side of the pillar opposite Courteous? So the pillar blocks line of sight between the two of us.
So you want to get somewhere around here, you mean?
Yes. I only have 15 feet because I stood up from prone.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can go anywhere here.
Can I bonus action Misty Step to the other side of the pillar?
Yep, no problem.
As shadows appear at his feet, twist around him, and then drop. He's no longer there. When the shadows appear on the other side where he appears at, drop, and he's in that position.
So if you use your movement first, you can get anywhere in these squares.
I want to be as close as I can to the pillar, so that it provides the most amount. Or sorry, the big shadow pillar in the middle.
Yep. Okay.
Yep, so that it provides as much cover for me as possible.
Right there?
That's fine. Yeah.
So that was a bonus action Misty Step.
Yep.
Okay, then it's Argent's turn.
Argent will fly. He has a fly speed of 60 feet, so he will get kind of at a diagonal to Courteous. So Courteous has like one space between him and the familiar and the shadow pillar.
Okay, so you're flying away from the air elemental?
Yes.
So it'll use its reaction. So it will take a slam attack. A 20 to hit Argent.
20 definitely is Argent, yeah.
Okay, so Argent takes 10 total bludgeoning damage.
And bludgeoning? Okay. It does have damage resistance to bludgeoning.
All right.
From non-magical damage.
Yeah.
Does this count as magical?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so only 5 points are conferred onto Argent. That ends Argent's turn. It's now the water elemental's turn. D6. On your regular order here, the episode targeting order. So that's a number 1, which means it's going after Fala. So it turns in place, directing its attack into Fala. It's not round 1, which means it takes its additional attack. In this case, it is called a whelm. So it actually moves into Fala's space, and
I guess the fact that it has disadvantage doesn't matter, huh?
not at this point, yeah.
Yeah.
So I need a DC 15 strength save from both of you first. 15, you make the save? Unless you have a minus to your strength?
Nope.
Okay, then you make
And
the
then
save.
Kukin is 14. Kukin is a 0 as well.
Okay.
So he's just a straight roll. Oof.
Okay, so Kukin doesn't pass. So on a
Right.
fail, they take 2d8 plus 4. So Kukin takes 11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
11 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Grappled. And restrained.
Okay.
Dave.
Yep.
I know I'm a stickler for the rules, but I think Fala has a homunculus in the same space.
Oh, right. Yeah, because it's, it's on your
it's in my
body.
pocket. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Oof. He's not gonna make it. Nope.
The homunculus will take 14 bludgeoning.
He's down.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, that's it for the water elemental. That now makes it Nemus's turn.
And as I'm looking at that, I see that I'm probably no longer squished, right? Or I can move 5 feet to the right and not be squished.
Yeah, if you want to man spread into this area here, you could take up these 4.
Would I still be within? But I would still be within attacking distance of everybody.
Yes.
Right. That's what I would see it. Yeah. Okay. So I'll do that, please. Where is Matt compared to where I'm at?
Matt is right next to you.
So I have a shenanigan. I don't know if this will work or not. I can't speak, but is there any way that I could do something to make him close his eyes for a second? Like object interaction, put my leg in front of his face? Because the way it says that they could see you, right? So if I use a free object interaction and I just take one of my 8 legs to flick in front of his face, maybe just have him blink for a second.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be fair to allow any shenanigans that aren't available at Raw.
Okay. Well, I am going as my action. I am going to stun again. And some people are going to say, "Well, can he do that with Wild Shape?" I looked it up, and it does not require hands to activate it. It just says you activate it. It's up to if I could still wear it, I could still activate it, and there's nothing that says I cannot. It does not require me to have hands. It doesn't require me to have anything.
Yeah, so question for chat then, just in general with Druid Wild Shape, does magic items, are they still able to be used, or are they like absorbed into you?
They're absorbed into you.
Well, I specifically said I did not absorb this specific magic item
You did,
into me, and
yeah.
I wore it like a cape.
You did say that, yeah. Just give me.
Is that possible in the rules?
Well, that's what I'm gonna check. Yeah. Yeah. The reason I want to be careful with this is because it's precedent setting, right? So.
Go ahead.
What Jeremy Crawford said is that the rules assume that wearable magic items are made for humanoids. That's all he says. So, since the giant spider is not humanoid, wearable magic items would not be usable by them.
That's fair.
So that's from the man.
It's okay. In that case, I will take 2 bite attacks against Fala.
2 bite attacks against Fala. Okay. Which one are you doing first? The poison one or the non?
So the first one is going to be the poisoned. Yes.
Okay.
Working on that right now. Oh!
Okay, natural 20, which means critical damage. So, first we'll do the actual bite.
Okay. Let's see. So it would be the max amount of the regular bite. Is that right?
Yeah, the regular amount of the bite plus rolled damage.
Okay.
Point of order. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think Kukin's still within 5 feet of him, and is only restrained, so has a reaction.
Oh yeah.
Kukin is not.
Oh, I don't think is he 5? Well, he's large, so yeah. I couldn't see it because I can only because I think he's. Yeah, since the spider's large.
I mean, I did 5-foot step away, get more space. I don't know. Plus, it's in the water elemental.
Oh, that's what you mean. He's within 5 feet because he's within the water elemental.
Yeah.
Could he use his reaction to stop it if he's in the water elemental spinning around?
Restraint.
Does he?
Say that.
Well, I'm just saying.
No, he hasn't. Kukin has not used reaction this round.
And all it says is it imposes disadvantage on the attack roll.
Yeah.
You could say he's just squawking horribly and scaring you.
Yeah.
But sorry, for throwing that out there. But I think that I don't know.
It seems,
Dave, but I think it was too late.
It does seem to work for me. So yeah, Eddie, if you want to redo the attack roll, not redo, but
roll again.
Okay, 16 to hit.
Misses.
16 misses. Okay, so that was the bonus action bite.
Then here is the bite.
13.
Nope. All right. So let's see. If I ran toward that 60-foot pillar, who could make an opportunity attack on me?
I know of one.
So if you squeezed and went this way, you would have Courteous, Matt, Earth Elemental, Fala.
No, I'm going to stay where I'm at.
Okay. After Nemus is Fala.
I am disengaging.
Okay, disengage.
From everybody.
Yep.
And however way I can, I am walking 25 feet towards that air pillar.
Okay. Here's the problem. You can't move through the water elemental space because it's hostile. You can't move through the earth elemental space because it's hostile, which leaves you with Nemus. Nemus, do you allow her to pass through you?
Well, she uses disengage. I can't. Oh, so I could. Oh, I could just. Oh, then I say no.
Yeah. So even though you're disengaging, you wouldn't take any opportunity attacks, but you have nowhere to go. Right?
Okay. Wait. Then
So I'll say you haven't used the disengage action yet because you can't move, so it doesn't make sense.
Right.
We're in a rock and a hard place.
Right. You know what? What the hell? I'm gonna give it a shot. Why not? I only get one try at this. I may die before I get it. I'm going to, as an action, reach into one of my many, many pockets, take out a spell scroll, and cast Fly on myself, and fly the hell over to that air door.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, and then you start to fly towards the door.
Is there a way I can stop on the way and just check out that little green gem?
This one?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, I know I've already used my free item interaction, so I can't grab it. I'm just curious.
So first up, you'd be leaving Nemus. Do you want to use your reaction for an opportunity attack?
Of course he does.
Oh yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make your opportunity attack. Okay, natural 20 on the bite, which is a crit.
Now, since I did not hit with my poisonous bite, would this count as my only bite attack that I have, which is the poison bite attack? I don't have a bite attack. I only have a bite that does poison damage.
I mean, bite, it uses the poison.
Yeah.
I don't know your stat block, but yeah, it should be.
Same.
Bite, if it's part of the bite attack action.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that if you had hit with it before, that for the turn, the poison is gone, but you missed, so the poison, I would say, is there. So
that's the logic I came to as well, you know?
Too funny. I just get to hit again. Okay. I mean, I took the chance.
All right, so 7 plus 8, so 15 piercing damage from the bite. And now double damage dice for the poison. Because it's a
it is a con save though on your side, 11. See if you can make it, right? So I roll that dice, those 2 dice one more time, right? For the damage, because that was only twice I rolled it.
Yeah, just hold on a sec. So the con save, is that advantage for you?
Yes. I forgot about it the first time.
Okay.
For the stun, but yeah.
What ability is it, just so everyone knows?
Oh wait, no, it's not. It's not. I'm wrong. I misread. I'm so sorry.
No problem. Just re-roll a singular one.
Yeah, it's the wisdom save that's at advantage. Damn it.
Okay.
Still 17.
Okay, so 17. So is there still poison damage done?
There's still 2 more. Yes, there's still half of this. So half of 15 plus. I missed it. What the other one was? That was on the other page. What was before the 15? The last 2d8. Because it's double damage for the poison, right? So it's 15 and 9, which is 24.
I took the damage for the first one already.
So it's 15 and 12.
15 and 12. Oh, I think I did it wrong.
No. It's 15 piercing and then 7 poison.
Okay.
Why would it? What? I thought we were doubling the poison.
Isn't it doubling?
It's double poison, right?
All dice?
Yeah.
So it's 4 dice.
Guys, hold on. When I'm talking, please don't talk.
Sorry.
And I mean that in a very polite way. It's confusing.
Sorry.
Is the normal damage on your attack 2d8 or 1d8?
2d8.
Okay, then roll another 2d8 if you haven't done it already.
I have done it already. You did it already. That's why
okay, then I'm just going to scroll up.
So 27 in total.
So I'm down.
Okay. So Fala is down. That was as she was leaving. She's now down, so that's the end of that. It's now...
So sorry, there's something that you should know that's important about the poison when someone hits 0 hit points.
Okay.
If the poison damage reduces the target to 0 hit points, which this did, the target is stable, but poisoned for 1 hour, even after regaining hit points, and is paralyzed while poisoned in this way.
Okay, even if they made the original save?
It said if they go down by poison, it doesn't say anything about making a save.
Okay, all right. So you are poisoned, but you're not dying.
You're stable, yes.
Okay. Then we'll move on. It's Kukin's turn. Kukin still gets to act independently, but has to take the dodge action, correct?
Well, he's still inside of the water elemental. Can he try to get out?
But I think if you don't give him a command, he has to take dodge.
You're right.
Okay.
Well, at least he can't drown.
It's now the air elemental's turn. It is being dominated, and it was given the command to go into the pillar, correct?
Yep.
Following the command of its master, moves into the pillar and disintegrates instantly. Which means that Matt has killed an air elemental, which unlocks more powers in his ring.
Chain lightning.
That's the end of the air elemental's turn, which makes it the earth elemental's turn. So 1 or 2, it'll be Matt. 3, 4, Nemus, 5, 6, Vala. It's a 1, so it's coming to Matt. It's at disadvantage because Matt has the ring.
Come on, everything's attacking me.
Okay, Earth Elemental, slam attack at disadvantage. 15 to hit.
Doesn't hit, no.
Okay, second attack at disadvantage. 14 to hit. Does not hit.
No. Matt's just like, crikey, do something else!
All right. Now that creature is destroyed, though, Matt, you're no longer concentrating because you're not dominating. Yep. Okay, just trying to sneak this out. Next up is the Fire Elemental, which is being dominated by Samoza. It was given the command to move forward and attack Courteous and then go into the pillar. So it's moving to here, attacking Courteous. I don't think there's any advantage or disadvantage currently going on with the Fire Elemental or Courteous. Correct me if I'm wrong. Nope. Okay. It'll do its 2 touch attacks, as that was what it was commanded to do. First one's an 11 to hit Courteous. Does not hit. Second one's a 24. I imagine that does hit. So that Courteous, you take 8 fire damage.
Okay.
And then the Fire Elemental moves into the pillar and disintegrates instantly, imbuing Samoza with additional abilities due to the Ring of Fire command. It's now Courteous's turn.
Courteous will cast Dominate Monster on the Water Elemental.
Okay, Courteous will use his action to cast Dominate Monster on the Water Elemental. So that is a DC 17 Wisdom save for the Water Elemental.
Correct.
No bonuses, it's just a straight roll. It is a fail. The Water Elemental is now being dominated by Courteous, so you are concentrating on Dominate Monster.
So he will telepathically tell it to walk into the center tower.
Okay.
And Courteous will move to the other side of where the Water Elemental is.
Okay. Does Spider Nemus allow Courteous to pass?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. 5, 10, 15. 5 movement would get you to the other side of the Water Elemental.
Courteous will end his turn there.
That is the end of round 3. Top of round 4. Matt, it's your turn.
Bonus action, Misty Step, so that I am 30 feet up and 30 feet towards the door hanging in the air. And because I've got a fly speed and hover speed, I'm now just standing there.
30 feet towards the door and 30 feet up, or how high up are you?
Yeah, 30 feet high, 30. So as in like I'm going for a direct angle towards the door. I'll just mark that off. And then I will move 30 feet, which is my movement speed.
Okay.
Towards the door.
25, 30. So you are now 60 feet up, 10 feet from the platform and the door.
Is there anything special about the door? Does it look like there's like runes / a slot / anything, or does it just look like a door?
It just looks like a door, although you can see the symbols that are on this air door match those that are on the Ring of Air Elemental command that you were wearing.
Okay. Yeah. And is that a 5-foot ledge directly in front of it?
It is.
Okay. I will action dash to land on the ledge.
Okay. Action dash as you land on the ledge.
I'm not going to open the door. I guess like as a free object interaction, can I like sort of touch it and see if it repels me or?
Yep, free object interaction. As you touch the door with this air elemental command, you see it like kind of dissolve away, leaving an opening for you.
Okay, if I move my hand away, does it reform as a door?
It does.
Okay. That's my turn. So I'm going to stay there. And then, because Veronica was previously told to push the earth elemental into the lava, she's going to try that again on her turn.
Okay, yeah. So let's have Veronica's attack roll.
+3 to this roll.
Sorry, not attack roll, athletics. 7. Its own, and it gets a 14. So she's not able to successfully push it off the ledge.
She just makes whiny noises as she tries to like grasp it, but can't really do anything. And I'm like, you can do it, Veronica. You got this. Keep going. And that's our turns. Yeah.
Samoza, it is your turn.
Sumosa is going to walk 5 feet backwards.
Okay.
And flash a glance to Courteous and say,
"You cheeky bastard!"
and smile. And his eyes, which have to this point been very dull green, kind of going with the whole undead look that he has, will flash bright green. And he will extend his hand and 2 charges of his ring to cast Fireball centered on that point.
Okay.
Ooh.
So what's the dex save for that?
That is, I believe it works with the ring. Yeah, spells cast from the ring, a dex save of 7, or have a DC of 17. So 17 dex.
Okay, Courteous, I need dex save from you. 14 is not going to cut it. Go ahead and roll your damage, Samoza.
21.
Courteous will cast Absorb Element.
Cast Absorb Elements, so you take 10 fire damage. Anything else, Samoza?
Sumosa will then begin using his movement to walk toward the fire door. He's only used 5 so far, so he still has an extra 25.
Yeah.
5, 10. It's you right here.
As you enter into the flames and the ring on your finger, all of the runes that remain from the charges left in your ring begin to glow, and you feel nothing despite the searing heat of the fire as you are now approaching the door.
Sorry, is Courteous concentrating on something?
Yes, actually, Courteous is concentrating, so I do need a DC 10 concentration check. Thank you very much, Paul. 9. So not concentrating, so Courteous loses control of the water elemental. He's no longer dominating it. So we're all done with Samoza?
I think that is the end of Sumosa's turn.
Okay, how about Argent?
Argent will use his action to turn invisible.
Invisible crown of invisibility on his head. Any movement?
And he will use his movement to get as close to me as possible.
So 45 to here, and he's flying just outside the flames?
He is flying within the flames. He has fire immunity.
Oh, okay. Good enough. Then he comes up right behind you, and you're both in the flames.
And that should end it for Argent's turn as well.
Perfect. Thank you, Samoza. It is now the water elemental's turn. It is no longer being dominated. Within 30 feet is Courteous, Vala, and Nemus. So Courteous 1, 2, Vala 3, 4, Nemus 5, 6. It's a 3. So that would be against Vala, who is unconscious, so the attack would be at advantage.
Well, that'll be a straight roll since Kukin is like right inside him.
Got you. So first attack is a straight roll. Which is a 24 to hit. automatically a crit. So that drops you down to 2 death save fails.
Yep.
It's multi-attack. Second attack is not affected, so it is at advantage. Natural 20.
Oof. Natural 20s like me.
Yeah.
Not when I'm rolling them, of course.
As it brings its fist up and you see the water freeze into like an icy, bludgeoning fist. Is there anything at this time that could save Fala?
No.
As it drives its fist down into your forehead.
No, little guys.
As Fala is killed and has been eliminated, unfortunately, from the Crucible of Fate.
Sorry for my part in that.
That's okay. It's a game. It's been fun.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, you're in a hard spot there, Michelle.
Yeah, that first done, like, and I'd found out, like, the next round that I had advantage on the wisdom save. I'm like, oh, well, it's too late to go back. That's okay. I'm good.
Okay. You are welcome to hang out and watch the end if you'd like. If you have to take off, totally understand. It's completely up to you.
As it turns out, I do have somebody coming that was going to be at 6, so it'll give you some time to straighten up a little.
No problem. Understood. Awesome job. Great to have you. Amazing competitor. You did really, really well, Michelle. It's been a pleasure having you on the show. Thanks very much.
Thanks for everything,
Very
guys.
awesome.
Have a great game.
Have a good one.
That's one person eliminated, but you do notice that the portals do not open. So, Water Elemental's turn has been completed. That makes it Nemus's turn.
Okay. So, who beside what non-NPC is around me?
What non-NPC is around you? So this is Veronica, this is the Earth Elemental, this is Dead Vala, and this is Water Elemental. This is Kukin, Courteous is here, Samoza's in the flames, and Matt is up in the air.
I'm gonna dash. No, well, yes, I am going to dash and take whatever hits might come from this, but I am going to dash toward the pillar that Matt is on.
Matt's not on a pillar, it's just the door, and the door step 60 feet high. Yeah.
Oh, so there's not a pillar that is holding up this door.
No, it's just sitting in the air.
Oh.
Yeah.
Magic.
So who else?
Samoza's in the flames, and Courteous is the only other contestant near you. Yeah, Vala's down, Matt's up here, Samoza's over here. It's just the two of you left in the square at the moment.
I don't know what would happen. What would happen if everybody left, but we killed one person? That means that we go to PvP, right? Or no?
So someone has died, but it hasn't opened. The doors have not opened, yeah. So if someone else dies, there's only 3 survivors left and the game will end. Or if all 4 of you escape the room, we go to PvP.
I will go. I will go and I will take whatever hits I have to take, and I will get close to. Yeah, I'm gonna attack the turtle. The turtle. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't take the chance of me not fighting Theramgol, so that's more important than anything. I don't feel good about it. Neither does Demas. you see a tear run down at each one of his 8 eyes. You see just get moist. It's like little 8 drops, just 5, 6, 7, 8. Because he doesn't have a ring on. He doesn't have a way of escaping.
Yep.
He just was. He's not good at puzzles.
Doesn't have a reaction to try to say anything. So.
Yep. So.
Okay. So first thing, as you start to move, the Earth Elemental will take a swipe. So it brings a big rocky boulder up to smash at you at 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
As it cracks you in the back for 17 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that hurts like hell, but I'm still walking.
Okay. Then you begin to move. You squeeze, so 5, 10, 15, 20. And then you pop out on this side with 30 movement being used. I'll give you a choice. You can avoid the opportunity attack from the water elemental if you wish to attack Courteous at disadvantage, or you can take another opportunity attack from the water elemental so that you're out where you are now.
I will take the opportunity attack.
Okay. I'll just go to the water elemental. It's just a straight roll in your spider form, and it's a 12, so it misses. I assume a 12 misses a giant spider.
Oh no, giant spiders. Oh, it does. Hey, wow. There you go. I always just assumed I'd get hit. It's 14.
14.
Awesome.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. In that case, you're there. It's up to you now what you would like to do.
2 attacks. So I'm going to do my first attack with my regular action. This is going to be my poison bite.
Okay. Poison bite.
Well, the hope of a poison bite anyway.
Okay.
So this is not at disadvantage. This is regular, right?
It's just regular unless there's.
Yep.
This is your blind sense overcoming your personal blinded, and there's nothing special I think right now with Courteous defensively, so straight attack.
There you go. Oh.
10 for the normal attack. Now your bonus.
Okay. Come on, baby. Come on. You're hungry. Ah.
12. I don't think either of those hits Courteous.
Flanking.
Oh, am I flanking?
Flanking with the water elemental?
Actually, I kind of am. Or, well, sorry.
So we'll treat that as the first bite, and then go ahead and make your second bite at advantage.
Sorry, it didn't do it as an advantage. I apologize. I'll roll it one more time right now. Just in case. 19, I guess.
19 hit Courteous?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And then he needs to make an DC 11 con save or take half as much damage as about what I'm about to roll.
Yeah. Okay, so 8 piercing.
Roll 21
makes the con save. Yeah. So 14 total on...
14 damage. Courteous is still standing, but looking really rough.
That's it for Nemus?
That's it for Nemus. I betrayed everybody I love.
Air Elemental is gone. Okay, Earth Elemental. You see the Earth Elemental disappear into the ground. Pop back up. Right here. Even, it attacks Courteous. Odd, it attacks Nemus. It's even. So it's going to attack Courteous. 2 slam attacks. First one, this is not at advantage. A 10 to hit. It is at advantage actually, because the water elemental is there. Yeah. So I'll just redo that, the second part. So the first attack is a 25 to hit. 18 damage from that slam.
That puts Courteous down.
It's Courteous down. The second one would be at advantage. 19 hits Courteous, I assume. Okay, so that would be 2 death save fails as it slams its fist down on your prone body. So you hear a loud crack as some ribs get broken. Fire Elemental's gone. Courteous, it's your turn, and I need a death saving throw, please. Looking for a 10 or higher. 9.
And that's it.
Unless anyone knows of any reason within the rules of COF That is the third and final failure for Courteous Vice. Shane, man.
Hey, it's all good, man. It's part of the game.
It was, yeah.
Respect everyone else.
For sure. Yep. And Courteous was a dangerous foe, doing whatever he had to do here in the Crucible and made quite a name for himself. So with that, Courteous, you have been eliminated, my friend. Sorry, Shane.
It's all good. Hey,
much love to you, brother.
And the coasters will be on sale.
Yeah, sweet. Okay, I will check in with you tomorrow. We have our discussion on the coasters, I think on Monday.
Absolutely.
Okay, we'll catch you later, man.
See you guys. Have fun.
Yeah, Shane.
See you on the Discord.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
All right. So with that, the portals open. So Nemus, a portal does open beside you. Do you step through? No, we're doing it in initiative order. Yep. Matt, you have a portal in front of you anyway, but do you step through as a free action?
No.
No, you remain. Okay. Samoza, do you step through the portal that has appeared before you as a free action?
As a free action, do I see that Matt did not?
If you were walking towards the door with the intent to leave with the flames all around you, I would say you probably didn't, unless you stopped and were like actively watching the battlefield, but it's up to you.
If he was not actively watching the battlefield, did not actively see Matt stop, he will take free action, use the portal to leave.
Okay. Then Samoza has escaped the room. And that brings us to Nemus. Nemus, do you step through as a free action?
Get me the hell out of here. Yes, sir.
Nemus has escaped the room. That brings us to Matt. It's your turn.
Yeah, I know I don't want to be doing a solo adventure here, but I want to use my action to cast Chain Lightning at the two elementals. And I use 3 of my rings things. So that's 10d8, which I cast.
Okay.
And they need to make a dex saving throw DC 17.
Sweet. All right. First one
to say that was about to happen to someone else.
Yeah, okay. Got you. Earth Elemental first. It failed. Water Elemental. Dex save. It has a slightly better dex, but still fails. Okay, they both fail. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Big dice roll. 54 damage.
You say 10d8?
Yeah, 10d8.
Then I rolled 8.
Oh, sorry, I'll add 2 more. 61.
61 lightning damage. So the water elemental, just checking its immunities and resistances, nothing about lightning. So it takes 61 to the face. However, it is still up, although it has lost a lot of its form, and you see puddles of water starting to evaporate from the heat in this room. The earth elemental, it had not been hit yet, and it's still looking strong, although when the lightning hits, you see parts of it blast off. That was your action?
Yeah, I'll just tell Veronica as a bonus action to attack the water elemental. Again, Dave, if you want me to just leave and not keep doing this, it's just, I feel like I'm in a safe position and I'm going to start trying to kill these 2 elementals and see if that's a 19 to hit the water elemental.
AC is 14, so yep, that hits.
Snap.
Okay, so 8.
Yeah.
Reduced to 4. Yeah, she manages to pick and tear away a few drops of water and rip it away from this form. After Veronica's turn, though, one free round for special abilities. After that, you find yourself back within the Fate's Hand Tavern.
Can I just, as I do the chain lightning, I'm just like, power overwhelming.
So as you guys appear back into the Fate's Hand Tavern, Tharamgul is there waiting for you.
Well done to all of you. I hope that you found that room very interesting. I know it was a bit complex, but I think it afforded you a lot of opportunity, especially for dispatching your enemies. You have the power of elementals under your control. There is a lot you can do with them. And for your convenience, I offered you a quick disposal method to give you even more power. I think that was made for a very interesting room. But enough about me. The congratulations goes to the three of you, Nemus, Matt, and Samoza. You, of all, have secured your way through Return of the Fallen, and now a round 1 episode for the second time. You truly have earned your way into round 2, and for that, I salute you. Well done.
I can't speak to the spider, but I turn my head away in indignation.
Matt will look and having seen the tears come from the spider, he'll just pat him on the back and be like, "Sorry, mate, it had to happen, but you get another chance. You get another chance."
As its mandibles are clicking together.
Anything else in character you guys want to say?
Samoza looks to Matt and says,
Who'd have thought that the exterminator makes it out with the two vile creatures in existence?
and he gestures at himself on the spider. And
Mate,
he'll then,
you're not vile creatures. Rats, pigeons, they're vile creatures. They bring plagues.
he will hide his raven behind his wing. And then looking to Tharamgul, he'll ask,
Do we get to keep these beautiful rings?
and he'll gesture with the hand that maybe once held the ring.
What rings? And as you hold up your hand, you see that there's no longer any rings there.
Matt's just like,
I do.
twice if that's happened. Twice I've had a good ring, and you've taken it away.
Hey, they're tools.
I
Tools
do.
to get the job done, and then after that, they're extraneous.
I do want to say this. Nemus is not a compliant prisoner. Anybody who tries to grab Nemus, he will attack them and bite them and attack any demon who tries to get him. So I know that I'm probably going to whatever, but I just want to paint that picture. I'm not going down easy. If there's someone trying to take me back, I want to try to kick their asses.
Understood. Well done. That's it for today, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the show. I'm going to stop the stream here. Thanks for being here, chat. Really appreciate it. All the people that started either subscribing, following, or gifting subs, thanks so much. I don't know what all that means yet, but we'll get it figured out here soon. And we're going to be adding in the ability for chat to spend points that they earn by watching the show to influence the show by giving gifts and things to the contestants. So we're working all that out. It'll be in place for round 2. So thanks, everybody. See you next time. Enjoy a nice long rest.
Bye, everybody.